everybody. How you doing today? Happy Saturday. Today is, what is today? December 7th, 2024. And today I'm live on YouTube. I'm going to be coming live on YouTube Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time to connect with you, get in tune with each other, with the Soul Tribe. So if you're listening to this, that means you're part of my soul tribe. And so I'd really like to connect with you every Saturday up until the end of March. I'm committed to coming live on YouTube. But today is a little bit different. You see, behind the scenes, I'm also putting together a program, and I'm still testing the waters as far as YouTube goes, Rumble, BitChute. There's so many options and avenues that I really wasn't aware of. There's different Patreons out there, different versions. So I'm figuring out what works best for me. And soon I'll be able to do Zoom and YouTube live at the same time. So today, Eric and I, Eric Council of 9, are getting together. And for the first hour, he's going to be a guest on my show. And then for the second hour, I'm going to be a guest on his show. So for those of you tuning in right now, there is a link in the description, and it will take you to that Zoom meeting. So Eric, Council of 9, is there right now. So just click on the link in the description, and it will take you right now to the Zoom meeting. And I will meet you there, and we're going to start at 11:05. In future, hopefully we'll all just be able to come on YouTube and Zoom simultaneously all at the same time. But for today, that's what we are doing. So I'm just going to hang out here until 11:04 and then log off. So if anybody out there is watching this, please click on the link in the description. Eric Council of 9 is in the Zoom room already. And so we're going to be going live in Zoom today, and later the Zoom meeting will be posted on social media. So my name is Gina Virginia Casella. For those of you who don't know me, I used to be really scared, terrified, if you will, of the paranormal. And what scared me was, you know what, nobody really talked to me about it. So I started to investigate and just avoid the whole thing, really, because that's how much it scared me. And when I was in grade 2, when I was 7 years old, 2 angels came out of my wall, and I wasn't really sure what to think. And more than 30 years later, I've reflected on the experience, and I'm convinced, at least for now, that those 2 angels were 2 ETs. And that really scared me and made me feel uncomfortable. But now I feel a lot more comfortable talking about the supernatural and the paranormal, and come to learn there's absolutely nothing paranormal about the paranormal. There's the paranormal is very much normal. The supernatural is very much natural. And there's nothing strange about high strangeness other than the fact that we are afraid of it like we are, and our psychic abilities, our extra sensory perceptions that we have and abilities, all of our gifts have been severely abused right out of us. And so dreaming for me is a way to co-create. Hi, Selena and Jason. I see you're in the chat. Today is an interesting one. We are going to be going on Zoom. So there's a link in the description. Click on the link. Eric, Council of 9, is already in the Zoom meeting, and we're going to be starting in 2 minutes, 11:05. It's currently 11:03. So I'm here live on YouTube right now, redirecting folks to Zoom, and I'll be joining you there in just a moment. So if you're not familiar with me, my name is Gina Virginia Casella. And like I was saying, I used to be afraid of the paranormal. I'm not anymore. I am afraid of the 3D Homo sapiens. For what it's worth, I've come a long way on my journey. And you know what? Sometimes I get the spooks, I spook myself out sometimes. But overall, I just have a little laugh about it. And it brings me a lot of joy and pleasure to connect with other folks out there who might be going through the same motions. this isn't a biography by any means. I'm just chatting and connecting. So if anybody's joining in right now, there's a link in the description. It's 11:04 right now. So for the final time, there is a link in the description that will take you to a Zoom meeting. Eric, Council of Nine, is already there. And we're going to spend the first hour. Eric's going to be a guest on my show. And then the second hour, I'm going to be a guest on Eric's show. And so we're getting organized here. So it's still 11:04. And I said I would sign off at 11:04 because we're going to get the party started at 11:05. So I hope to see you on Zoom. Click that description. If you click on it after 11:05, or depending on where we are, if we're in deep meditation, then you might not be able to gain entry to it. So I will see you there, and I'm going to log off right now. See you in the Zoom, folks.